Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The hashtag notmyyoutube tag, which as far as I know was created by Megan Tondras and Gonna Roll, just kind of as a conversation starter about the YouTube space, about what's going on in it. I think they might have started it around the time that things were really glitchy with subs, and so they wanted to kind of open up the conversation about how we want YouTube to be and where we want it to go. So question number one is, how do you find out about new videos? And for me, I 100% find all my videos from my subscription feed. I mean, sometimes I might get reminded about a video by Twitter or by another social media, but I go basically entirely on my subscription box, and it hasn't really led me astray personally yet. I'll watch all the new videos in my subscription feed, and then I'll go to the channels that I really like to make sure that I didn't miss any, and there's never really any that I missed. I also use the watch later feature a lot. So basically I'll go to my sub box, I'll scroll through it and add everything that I want to watch to my watch later feed, and then watch that, which is a really amazing feature, by the way. In case you've never heard of it, you can add all the videos that you want to watch to it, and then when you watch them, even if you don't get all the way through the playlist, there's a button that says remove all watched, and then it removes all the ones that you've watched, and so then it's just all the ones that you want to watch still. Anyways, number two is, what is a feature of the site that you miss? So I can't really think of any, to be completely honest. I know that people miss video responses a lot, but I was never really into using video responses personally. When I was using YouTube back when those kind of old features were there, I wasn't one to put my voice into the conversation, let's say. I didn't like saying, I barely even commented, I didn't really like saying things. So those kind of interactive things I don't really miss. I kind of miss there being top comments. There'd be when you went to the comment section, there'd be one or two that were the top comments, and they'd have the most likes of all the comments or whatever. I kind of like that, although that does lend itself to bullying, harassment, stuff like that. Things that are really just mean getting boosted to the top because people like them. But that's kind of what I would say is a feature that I miss. Number three is, what is your least favorite trend on YouTube? I don't know, there's a lot of bad ones. I'd probably say obviously just the general amount of hate that's been going on. I think that as YouTube gets bigger and gets put more into the limelight, we start treating YouTube celebrities as real celebrities, which they deserve the respect and they deserve the they deserve the attention to a degree. I think that there's a lot of things that are really toxic about how we treat celebrities, the way we follow them around, the way we pry into their private life, the way that we don't let them have any privacy, all those sorts of things, the way that anything in their personal life can be exposed even though it's a personal issue that they're dealing with. Those things should not exist at all, but definitely shouldn't be leaking over to the YouTube area, and it has. Drama channels are the new TMZ, and it's really ugly, and I don't like seeing people get torn apart just for trying to create a community and put their voice out there. Number four is, what is the most drastic thing you've done to get views or subs? I don't really think I've done anything that drastic. The first thing that came to mind was that for a while I wasn't following Reddit of you should post more things that aren't your own than things that are your own. I was posting probably, the ratio they tell you is one thing of that self-promoting to every 10 things that you post normally. And I was doing probably 3 things of self-promotion to everything else being normal. So, I guess that counts maybe? I don't know. I've never really, I don't really try to clickbait or anything like that. I'm kind of new at the whole making videos thing. I've been watching YouTube videos for years, but I've only really been making them for a year. I'm just kind of trying to feel where I want to be in this environment and stuff like that, so I haven't really done anything crazy, but who knows, maybe I will. Number 5 is, do you have any personal regrets with YouTube? And honestly, I think my number 1 regret would be not starting earlier. I've always loved YouTube, I've always loved YouTubers. Back in the day when I would watch the Philip DeFranco show, or I watched Shane Dawson, or those are the 2 that come to mind with that I really loved back in the day. But I wish that I wanted to do what they were doing. I thought it was really cool. I liked the idea that you could just put up a camera and record whatever you wanted and then put it online, and I would make videos, but I never thought to post them, and so I kind of wish I had started earlier. Not only just because I would be in a better place now just because of the exposure over time, but just because then I would have been more experienced at it. Like the rookie mistakes I make now I wouldn't be making because I would have made them back in the day when everyone else was making their rookie mistakes. So I think that's my biggest regret, is not starting sooner. Number 6 is, how has your channel changed from 1 year ago? And I would say it exists, basically. I mean, I started making YouTube videos probably a year ago. I mean, I posted a couple before that, but I haven't really like been trying to make YouTube videos until last summer, really. So yeah, I mean, the fact that there's anything being posted at all is a huge difference. Number 7 is, what do you do to support your favorite creators? It depends. First of all, I have my ad blocker completely whitelisted for all of YouTube, so all their ads play for me, and I try not to skip them unless they're like really long or really annoying. Sometimes YouTube will try to play like a 40-minute video before my video, and it's like, that's not an ad, that's a movie. Anyways, for certain places like Rooster Teeth, I am a first member. That's a subscription service that they have on their website where you can subscribe and you get access to it's a subscription service on their website where you get early access to some of their content, access to some content that is never released outside of the membership, lots of cool stuff like that. I think you get a discount at the store, stuff like that too. So I don't support anyone on Patreon yet, just because I don't really have the money to right now, but I feel like that's definitely an avenue I might go down eventually. But yeah, so I guess the major, most common across the board way that I support my creators is that I whitelist ad blocker on their videos, which is a small, you know, pebble in this ocean, but it's what I can do right now for myself. Number 8 is, how do you define success? I would honestly say success for me in a more abstract sense would just be being at least content with getting up in the morning and doing what I have to do that day. I mean, I understand that even if you're doing your dream job, there's still going to be days that you don't want to get out of bed. There's going to be days that are going to be worse than others. There's going to be some parts of your job that you're not going to love as much as others. But success would mean getting out of bed and at least being okay with what I'm going to do, as opposed to being like, oh, I hate this job, I hate what I'm doing, I don't want to go every single day, I feel like this, every single day is terrible, I hate every aspect of it, or most aspects of it. So success would mean liking what you do. And then in a YouTube sense, it would be being able to make money off of it, I guess. So being able for it to be my main source of income would be success, which I'm a long way from, but I'm working at it, so there you go. Number 9 is, are you happy? Which is a kind of out of left field and really intense question, but I guess I would have to say, I don't know, that's a really complicated question for me because my career is not going exactly in the direction that I thought it would, in the speed that I thought it would, and I don't even know if that's because of me or because of my expectations or because it really isn't, and so like that. But there's also so many amazing things about my life. Like, I am engaged to the love of my life, I have amazing friends, a great family, like I have things to be happy about, but I don't know. So I guess I'm okay, I'm content and everything, but I definitely want some improvements in my life that I'm working on. Number 10 is, why do you do YouTube and how long do you think you'll keep doing it? So the reason I do YouTube is because I like doing it. I like making videos. I really like editing videos, and I think I'm kind of good at it. So do you. And it's a hobby that I really want to get better at. It's also a hobby that I want to turn into a job if I can eventually down the line. And so as for how long am I going to do it for? As long as I can, really, until either I get bored or I retire, because it's my job and I can retire from it. I mean, I don't know, I'll probably just keep doing it as long as it keeps my interest, which right now I don't see fading anytime soon, but it kind of depends. Number 11 is, has YouTube made your life better or worse? I have to say better, even though my career in YouTube hasn't really made that big of a change in my life, because it's not one yet. The effect that other creators have had on me and the inspiration I get from them and the stories that I get from them and the ideas I get from them have changed my life immensely, and I owe a lot to them. And when I was an awkward kid who didn't feel like they fit in, and like, this is the same story you hear from everyone about YouTube, is like, I felt so different and then I watched YouTube and then like my depression was cured, my skin was clear, and my crops were thriving. But it really did help me. It really did. And in that sense, it definitely made my life a lot better. So that was it. The hashtag notmyyoutube tag by Megan Tonjes and Gonna Rolla. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Later days.